My name is Joy Timbers. I'm the owner of the Calumet in Arizona guest house here in Bisbee. We've owned it for 34 years, and we did a restoration of the whole house. Of course, I consider that I have the best bed and breakfast in Bisbee, but I'm totally impartial. I do give a full breakfast, cooked to order, because I feel that people have different dietary requirements, different allergies, and different things that they want, and so you pick what you want. Everything is homemade. I bake my own bread. I make my own jellies. Bisbee does try to have events throughout the year so that there are different times for people to come down. For instance, I'm almost fully booked for 4th of July and Halloween. Halloween's a national holiday in Bisbee. In October, we have the Jazz Festival that's held over here at the Warren Ballpark, which is the oldest continuously run ballpark in Arizona. And there's car shows, a couple of car shows during the year, and of course 4th of July is very good here. It's a traditional 4th of July where they have a parade, they have coaster races, they have fireworks that are set off right above our place, so we usually have a barbecue and people sit out and watch those. We also have a home tour in November that's always been very popular. It's the Friday and Saturday after Thanksgiving. Well, Bisbee has several things that are interesting in itself. We have the museum, which is a world-class museum. The mine tour is fascinating, and I tell people to take the tour now because the mine tour is given by the old miners, and they're getting old, and so they aren't going to be around. The mine tour will be here, but it won't be the same thing. To hear their actual stories is very interesting. Then we have a lot of local artists and antique shops. From Bisbee, you can go out to a lot of different places too. The Chiricahua Mountains are northeast of us, and they're absolutely gorgeous. Coronado National Monument. For people who like to hike, there's hiking trails all over. For people who like to bird, we have the Whitewater Draw, we have San Pedro Riparian area. So there's something for everyone. From May to November, through November, that we have a farmer's market every Saturday morning. They have music, they have food, they have crafts, they have all kinds of things for people to go and see and just enjoy. And one of the things I've noticed when I'm there is everybody's smiling. Everybody's happy. Everybody just enjoys it. There were two mining companies here originally. There was the Phelps Dodge and the Calumet in Arizona Mining Company. This was the Secretary-Treasurer's house of the Calumet in Arizona Mining Company. It later became their guest house. And this was designed by Trost, who's a famous architect of the Southwest. It was built in 1906, finished in 7. They moved in September 1907. It was a family that had 2 children, but it's a 5,000 square foot house. The furnishings are eclectic, mostly antiques. I don't consider them antiques because I got them years ago and they've grown up with me, so I guess I'm an antique now too. Copper was our major industry, and when people traveled, they didn't just stay a couple of days, they stayed months because it took so long to get out here. So my rooms are quite large. It's a very comfortable house for entertaining a lot of people. Bisbee is very eclectic. As I said, we have a lot of artists. Most bed and breakfasts have continental breakfasts. I have a full breakfast, cooked to order, and I think I'm the only one that does that, and I'm the only one that gives you a choice. Others have some buffets, and I think most of them are going to bed and just a continental breakfast. But I like to cook. People ask about where to go for lunch and dinner. I have a menu book that tells about all the menus. It has sample menus and tells about the restaurants. I know what restaurants are open, and I can ask what people particularly like and aim them in those directions. We have some exceptional restaurants. Rose's Little Italy has fantastic Italian. Cafe Roca is, I believe, a 5-star restaurant, and it's exceptional. And we have a number of restaurants that are just vegetarian. We even have a vegan restaurant. Lots of places have homemade cooking, homemade food, which I particularly appreciate.